Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Wartrain here. If you're new, do me a favor, get subscribed and click that notification bell down below so you can get notified of every time I upload a new video. I've been pumping out content. I've been putting out 5+ videos a week, so definitely make sure to check out some of my other videos and get subscribed so you could see some of the content I've been creating. And with that said, today's video, guys, I want to show you my pickups for the month of June. I had a great month, hit some yard sales and different stuff, and got some great games at great prices. I got all kinds of cool stuff this month. I'm happy to add it to my collection, so I want to show it with you guys, and let's get to it. Let's check out the new additions to my collection. Okay guys, so this is an overall view of everything that I picked up in the month of June. Definitely not a bad haul, and what I'll do here is I'll try to go through kind of everything quick and give you an idea roughly of what I paid for it. So we'll start out in the front here with some 3DS games that I picked up. And I've been keeping my eye on this game right here, WarioWare Gold. This actually didn't come out too long ago. And I've been keeping an eye on this because I really like the WarioWare games. They're lots of fun. It's just a bunch of mini games. And this thing was on clearance. It was brand new and it had a significant price drop. This thing is usually $39.99 and I got it for around $25. So not a bad drop. And then next to it, a game that I never seen, Project X Zone 2, a fighting game, and I thought it was cool because I seen right off the bat a bunch of Capcom characters and some other characters that I was familiar with, so I was actually surprised to see this as a pre-owned at my local GameStop. So I picked this one up for probably around $7 or $8. And then right over here, I have a game my son was begging me to buy, which it didn't take a lot of begging because I already have my eye on it, but don't tell him that. Team Sonic Racing. I paid $39.99 for this game, brand new, and it's just a fun racing game. I mean, colorful arcade style racer. So, you know what to expect with a game like this, but definitely there's fun to be had, especially with multiplayer. And then on the other side here, I have Crash Team Racing, another arcade style racing, kart racing game. This is more like a Mario Kart racer. This Crash Team Racing actually came out originally on the PlayStation 1, and that was also a really great kart racing game at the time. So they took that great game and remade it and came out with a modern one. Which is really a remake of the old game, and it runs great, it looks great, and it's a whole lot of fun. There's a lot of content packed into this game, and for $39.99 you really can't go too wrong. And then up here I have two Namco plug-and-plays. I really like these plug-and-play systems. I think they're a lot of fun and they look really cool. Definitely look cool on a shelf. They're unique. They're from the early 2000s. Jakks Pacific, I believe, makes both of these. But they're pretty decent quality. You can hear the micro switches in it. And they have nice clicky buttons. It just always is a good feeling. And this one's actually unique because it has a turn knob, and that is actually used for games like Pole Position. So you actually twist this to turn in each direction. So definitely unique. And I actually have a different one. This one has 5 games on it. The other one that I have actually is almost exactly the same, but it has 7. And the top of it is like a chrome finish. And on some of this stuff here, I actually have a pickups video and where I picked it up from a yard sale. So go check out that video. It's really cool. And that's the video where I actually show for the first time when I picked up this GameCube. Now this GameCube that I got from a woman that I knew. She was having a yard sale. I went to school with her, so I thought I'd drop by and see if she had any good stuff, because she had some young kids that were not so young anymore. Now they're young men, and they were getting rid of some of their old games. So I picked up this Nintendo GameCube for $20. With this controller, this WrestleMania game, this PlayStation 3 Slim, and this PlayStation 3 Fat right here for $20. So that was an absolute amazing haul. Now the thing with this PlayStation 3 Fat is it didn't work. It actually has some kind of problem. I still need to open it up and take a look at it. But you turn it on, it powers on, but then it like kicks the power off. So it may have just like a blown fuse or something inside that's not really that big of a deal. I have to check it out and see if I can get it working. Because if I can, that'll be an absolutely epic pickup. And this PlayStation 3 Slim works absolutely fantastic. I mean, it does have a little bit of scrapes to the body, which is not a big deal because it performs absolutely excellent. And the GameCube is like an early model, model 101. So I can actually hook up my Mark II, made by Ian, to play this GameCube in 480p, which makes this GameCube look a lot cleaner and makes the colors pop and very vibrant on a modern TV. Because I actually use that on my other GameCube that I have that is like the indigo color. And that came, like I said, with this GameStop controller, which I have like official GameCube controllers, so I don't need to use this one, but it's kind of cool to add just with everything else. And then I got two Wii U games. I got Injustice: Gods Among Us. I really like Injustice 2. I think is one of the best fighting games ever made. And I haven't played a lot of the first one, but I thought I'd pick it up. I've been keeping an eye on it. This one was in good condition. It was complete, and it was pretty cheap. I want to say I paid around $10. And then this Wii Party U, or Wii U Party, another one that was complete that I was keeping an eye out for. And I finally found this one complete in box in decent condition, and I believe I got this one for probably around $13. And these plug and plays that I just showed you, I actually paid $5 a piece for. So I cleaned them up a bit, and I think that was a pretty good deal. And I showed you the PlayStation 3 Slim here. Like I said, the body's in a little bit of some dinged up shape, a little bit of just some scuffs and everything, but plays excellent. Alright, so now I got some original Wii games. I got Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, Mario Strikers Charged, Wario Land Shake It, The House of the Dead 2 and 3 Returns, and Ghostbusters the video game. Now, I was actually looking for a couple of these games. The House of the Dead 2 and 3 Returns I was currently looking for, and Mario Land Shake It. And I was happy to find both of them complete in box, and both were not a bad price at all. I want to say Mario Land Shake It, or Wario Land Shake It, was probably less than $10. And House of the Dead 2 and 3, I believe, was probably around $10 as well. And I got Ghostbusters for probably like $7, maybe $8. Mario Strikers Charged, I think, was a more expensive one. I believe that game was about $17. And the Donkey Kong Jungle Beat was actually, I want to say, maybe around $8 to $10. So all of those I got pre-owned. And the Wii U games. Actually, most of these games here I got pre-owned. Because as you can see next to Ghostbusters, I have Castlevania Lord of Shadows, which they had a PlayStation 3 version at GameStop, but I went to a different GameStop to get the Xbox 360 version because I wanted to be able to play this on my Xbox One X, being that it is Xbox One compatible, Xbox One X or One compatible. So I'll be able to play this game in, most likely for console, the highest frame rate and the highest resolution that I can at currently. I'm a big Castlevania fan, and I haven't played much 3D Castlevania. I pretty much played the N64 Castlevanias and wasn't a huge fan, so I kind of strayed away from 3D Castlevania for a long time. But I really do like Castlevania, and I thought I'd give the 3D another chance. So I was really happy to pick this up from GameStop pre-owned for $19.99. And then right here I got 3 Super Nintendo games, PGA Tour Golf, The Jungle Book, and Michael Andretti IndyCar Challenge. Now these I rescued them because they looked pretty dirty, and this one here in the back, The Jungle Book, it has had really dark marker on it, so I scrubbed that with alcohol to try to get all of it off. But as you can see, I couldn't get it all off, but it actually cleaned up fairly good. The back, it has some marker on it still as well, and the back sticker got ripped. I had to sacrifice it to get a Reynolds sticker that was wrapped around the side, the back, and the other side, and it was like a foil, and it was really hard to get off. But I got that off. I scrubbed it with alcohol and got it as clean as I could, and I'm pretty happy with how it came out, because I mean the front label looks good. Other than the marker and the ripped label, I mean it's not too bad. And I got all 3 of these games for $10. $10 for the 3 of them together. So I didn't think that was a bad deal at all, because I definitely like Super Nintendo and I like collecting games for it. And these other 2 are in fairly decent shape. They weren't ripped up like the other one. Well, they didn't have a game store sticker on it, but you know, just with some alcohol, scrubbing these things down, they came out fairly well. Because I clean everything used or pre-owned, especially even if it's GameStop or what have you. Just like these Wii nunchucks. They both were in really good condition. I was actually shocked, and I had to have them because I couldn't believe how clean they were. And I scrubbed them as well because they were dirty. But I was actually surprised how clean the thumbstick was, the joystick, because usually they're yellow. Just like this Wiimote. You can see the D-pad is yellowed. And I scrubbed that thing like crazy. I mean, I scrubbed all of them, but I think they came out pretty good. And actually, the nunchucks came out awesome. I mean, they almost look brand new. And then I paid $10 for the 2 nunchucks and the 1 Wiimote. And I have a clear skin for the Wiimote that I actually boiled and cleaned, and that thing is actually clean enough to use. And then I also got this red rubber skin for the Wii nunchuck and the Wiimote, sealed for $1.50. So that was a good pickup. And then I got some newer stuff. I got Bloodstained Ritual of the Night for Nintendo Switch and for Xbox One. I was actually really looking forward to this Castlevania-inspired game, and it definitely doesn't disappoint. I am really happy with this pickup. I love Castlevania, and I love this game Bloodstained. Hopefully, it's something that spawns sequels. But I got the Xbox One version to play it at the highest frame rate and fidelity I could on consoles. And I got the Nintendo Switch version to play it portably because I love playing games on my my lunch break and coffee break in the morning at work. So it definitely makes the day go by a little better. And to tell you the truth, it's hard to go back to work after playing this because I definitely don't want to stop playing games. But unfortunately, we got to do what we got to do, right? And then I got a brand new game here, Super Mario Maker 2. an awesome game. Couldn't wait for this to come out, and I couldn't be happier with this game. This is actually probably the most expensive thing here, because this is a full price game at $59.99. So $60, this is definitely the most I paid for any item here. And then you see next to it, I have the Super Mario Brothers Encyclopedia, the first 30 years. Now, I really like gaming books. I think they're interesting. I love looking at the pictures, and I love reading the history on the gaming industry. Because then I also have the Game Console, another great book. I mean, this one is awesome. It shows all the consoles up to modern consoles and gives you their specs, shows pictures, and it's just super interesting and a great read. A lot of fun. I can't remember the price of these books, but I have to say they're probably each around $30 because they're high quality books and they're hardcover. But they're definitely worth every penny of it because they are absolutely fantastic books. So I think that's kind of everything that I got here. I think I talked about everything and showed you guys everything that I got, except for one thing. The Wii Fit Plus mat. Yeah, so this guy here, let me get these games out of the way. I want to show you this. So this game, or this mat here, I was actually really surprised because the people I got it from, they weren't really sure much about it. I think they said they cleaned out their son's room and it was in there. So this thing, I couldn't believe it when I got home and checked this thing out. It was actually sealed. And this is in my pickups video that I have, but I never actually opened it up to show inside of it. So if I can get it open here, I'll try to show you guys it sealed, which I was absolutely amazed by. So you can see it's all in the packaging. This thing was never opened up, nothing taken out. Down in there you got the game. But absolutely awesome. I was so happy when I seen this and shocked. I almost couldn't believe it. Super cool because I actually had one of these when they originally came out and that thing got really dirty and nasty and then I eventually sold it. But really cool to have that again in my collection. But what do you guys think? You think this was a pretty good haul? I'm pretty excited for this haul. Great pickups for the month of June 2019, and I couldn't be happier. Glad to add all this stuff to my collection, but let me know what you guys think about this haul in the comments down below. Let me know if you guys got any great hauls or picked up anything cool in the month of June. But that's the video, guys. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Check out some of my other videos and shoot me a like if you enjoyed this. But that's the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'm the War Train and I'm out. Have a good one.